I'm Uncle Saturday, and this is an interview with Jason Simpson.
Document everything, unless I tell you otherwise. Understand?
Yes, Father.
You all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
So you've been a voiceover actor for how many years now?
26. Damn!
What?
I seek only the strongest.
We did take one little break when we ate that cake.
I did what I had to do.
Howdy, I'm the Thimbleweed Park Sheriff. I don't remember calling the Federinos. That's what you are, feds.
Jason Simpson, you have been a penultimate voiceover actor and an actor in general, and you have had a very long and amazing career. You've been in Sausage Party.
Oh, get away from me, you fucking brute!
You've been in My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
What's that?
It is so good to see you dudes.
I've been at a lot of sausage parties. Just one was an animated movie, but yeah.
Okay, so you wonderful. Do you do voiceovers for that, or do you personally attend those sausage
I
parties?
certainly use my voice. Like a, and sometimes a, but, you know.
Just that makes a horrible amount of sense.
Yeah.
Now, do you find that when you go to an orgy, are you the only one attending? And is it on?
Oh.
And is it like for size? You can be a one-man orgy.
Is that not the definition? What am I missing? Orgies aren't just one person?
You have played many characters. You have been a My Little Pony. Who was your My Little Pony character?
I can't remember. Oh no, Birch Bucket was one of them.
The answer is no, but ponies sure do love that warm towel service.
Birch Bucket?
Yep.
How did Birch Bucket sound?
Birch Bucket. Birch Bucket sounds like this.
He was a Soviet.
Birch Bucket used pony and they worked in the sauna.
I like it. Yeah. The reason that he's asking.
No. That's secret.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Sure. Very good. He's good.
Well, like I said, warm towels are a big hit.
And then another one. Oh, he was totally like this. He was an artist. He was really deep in himself. He was showing his art. So that was that guy.
Just that there are only 2 rooms in the Northwest Wing, yours and Spitfire's. So the only other pony who had access to that wing was you.
And then I played something called a Buffagrin, who was like a frog with a lot of eyes, and it was down in there somewhere.
Down in the river range.
Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. Have you ever been approached by bronies?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime I go to a conference, convention, it's certainly lots of Dragon Prince stuff, but
Yeah.
League and My Little Pony are the 2 big ones.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just signing stuff all over the place. People want stuff.
You're just like, sign me!
I've signed chest, not boobs. I don't do that. But I'll do, hair, arms, yeah.
The 1950s bikini is where you'll sign. Like
1920s bikini.
Yeah, just like ankles, wrists,
Ankles,
neck, and that's it.
Not even part of a forehead. Yeah, because they got like the swimming caps.
Yeah, I mean, I could sign my entire name on your forehead.
Excuse me. No, you could.
Yeah.
I used to have hair. Okay.
It's okay. There's a reason why I wear a hat.
What?
Who are you in the Dragon Prince?
Well, I can tell you who he is. I can't do the voice because I get paid for that. So,
Okay, cool. Totally. I will.
I played a.
You take an IOU?
Yep, absolutely. Okay. Or a kiss. Yeah, his name is Viren. He was a dark mage. He's when I auditioned for him, it was my own voice. It was basically this. I can't remember the scenario, but he was a little more put together than I am, so he spoke a little clearer. And then when we got into the actual recording, I just,
So you're saying that character would wear a clean T-shirt?
Oh yeah.
To the interview.
He'd wear underwear. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is he?
He wouldn't have a full set of dentures. They booked me because of the energy I brought to the character, which was great. And then once we started recording, I realized this is my natural voice. He actually lived down in here. And he was very measured when he spoke. And he would get excited and it would be up in here, but that's who Viren is. And so that's what separated us.
You're wrong. I've always done what protects my family, however dangerous, however vile.
I always love that plotter voice, like that voice of the schemer.
And he definitely had plots and schemes. Yeah.
We meet again. Only this time, here I am on the other side.
And I also played Barius, who's the baker. And he's just up in here. He's making jelly tarts and all sorts of things. Yeah. And then I play Terbium. He's a rock guard. He's made of rock. He's made of terbium.
Sound.
That's just my butt. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's okay. That's fine.
He's down in here like this, isn't he? Yeah, he lives right. He lives right near, and he guards the door. Anyway, those are the 3 biggest ones.
That's very, very cool. Now,
I gave you 2 of those for free, by the way.
I appreciate that. I will e-transfer you onto your OnlyFans.
Okay.
Fine. You get 2 more kisses.
Yes.
Now,
I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't even really know exactly what it does or is.
He knows exactly what it does, and he knows exactly what it is.
But with the kisses, you need to do 1, 2, 3.
I've already given him his 3 kisses.
Can I have one more? Right here? That's how you do it.
This is a tip. That is exactly how you do it. Now, we've talked about your favorite characters.
Yes.
What was your least favorite character? What was the hardest and worst character you've ever had to portray?
Oh, that's a good I don't know if I've ever been asked that question.
Like, just a job you hated.
Oh. In voiceover?
Yeah. Either one. Voiceover and acting. We can do one of each.
I didn't hate it, but my worst day on set was for a show called
Yeah.
And I played a bartender for the gang that was in the show. Very popular show. So I played the bartender, and it was just... I'm trying not to slander anyone. It was my worst day on set simply because of the way it was run.
Oh, see, it's like extra takes, just sitting there.
No, I don't mind the extra takes. It's there's no ADs coming to me. There was nothing. Just go sit up there, and then, where's Jason? I'd get yelled at. No one would come to get me. It was just a...
Oh, okay. So, yeah, just disorganization and expectations on you that weren't communicated.
Yeah, and I mean, I've certainly been on enough sets to know what needs to happen and what to expect, and it just didn't. So that was kind of worst day on set. It wasn't horrible. I'm still an actor getting paid to act and getting free
it's the
food.
dream. It's the dream. But it's still, any job can have a bad day.
Yeah, it was so unlike every other time I've been on set.
Yeah. And now, what is the worst and hardest voiceover job you've ever had to do? You don't have to give specifics, but even
I'm happy to if I could think of one, but dead air. The most physical, the most strenuous one I've ever done was League of Legends. Because it was a great character, it turned out excellent, but I went to it unprepared. I didn't warm up.
Oh yeah.
And it was a lot of a fishing prize.
Yeah.
What a glorious hunt!
And by half an hour in, my throat was sore. I knew I was going to lose my voice.
Yeah, you get the soreness. Yeah, I do professional scare acting.
Yeah,
and that is
scacting.
8 hours. Yeah, scacting. Range, like I have to chase people and that level, the beast they call it is the nickname for that voice.
Yeah,
and once it goes out, once it switches, like you get that point where it just conks out after a while if you're doing it for hours.
And I. A session's 3.5 hours roughly, and I knew within like 45 minutes that I was going to lose my voice, and I was kicking myself, but I had to keep going. I didn't want to get fired. I thought, they're going to fire me. So I kept pushing, and they recognized that I was struggling because they kept giving me breaks and stuff, so it was great, but I learned a hard lesson. I've never gone into a situation like that ever again.
So you talk about warming up your voice, and you've said that. How do you warm up your voice as a voice actor?
For me, because I live out of the city, it takes me about an hour to get into town.
Okay.
And so if I know I'm going into a big session...
So what's your exact address?
Are you familiar with Maple Ridge?
Yes.
Hit Maple Ridge, go for another hour. North.
Now, is that just in life? Like, you want me to go that far away from you? Or is this more...
Go to Maple Ridge, head north into the mountains.
And just stay there.
When you hit a spot where you can't go any further, head west until you hit the water. And that's where I am.
Awesome. Perfect.
I will spend my time listening to something that I like that is energetic. I know the lyrics, and usually heavy metal. And I will start low, I'll hum, and then I'll open that up. It'll get bigger and bigger, and then by 45 minutes in, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and everything is warm and open.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So how would you say we end this by singing "Darkness Imprisoning Me"?
Darkness
imprisoning me.
I would have to. I'd have to make up the lyrics. Who is that?
Metallica.
Oh yeah, I'm not a Metallica guy.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No,
Iron Maiden, Slayer,
Converge.
Oh, you're a new school guy.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess nothing wrong with those guys.
No, I love them. Yeah, they're great.
The Converge is, yeah, love it.
That's an awesome.
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. That's a cool band that I've never heard of. I know them as a comic.
Dark Horse is the song. It's fantastic.
Okay, I will definitely check that.
That's what I use. I use Converge. I use King's X. Sometimes you use musicals. There's nothing like singing Under the Sea at the top of your lungs in a beastly textured voice.
But you'll sing it in the voice that you're practicing for.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll warm up that way. I mean, you start small, because starting with that kind of voice, you're going to blow it out. So you start, just warm everything else up first, then you work your way into that. Favorite voiceover things? I've got a bunch. There's some new things coming out that I'm very excited about. I can't talk about those right now. No, I can't talk about them. But I am excited about those as, favorites. Yeah. Or one of them at least. I did a video game called League of Legends.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. And it's just, it's garnered a lot of, it's huge.
Yeah.
So
it's League of Legends.
Yeah. It's
please sponsor us.
Right. Hey, Riot, sponsor this.
A true hunter never rests.
League of Legends, when you are, like, one of the struggles I would imagine being a voiceover actor is being in the booth, having it in front of you, and actually having to stay in character and use as much passion as possible. Because, like, as an actor, like, I'm more of a theater actor, I'm in other stuff, I'm used to working off people. You have to do the inspiration by yourself most of the time, in the space, in the room.
A fitting prize.
How do you do to get into character for being like a large wolf or a pony?
Can I be completely honest with you?
Yes.
Like, fully, completely honest?
As much as you're willing to, that'd be...
There's no struggle.
Okay.
I'm just in, and I'm in. I go in the booth, and I'm in.
But that's after years of experience. What would you say to someone who's just starting out trying to get into that zone?
It wasn't really years of experience, so, like, going into it, I understand what you're saying, but I always had great confidence in what I was able to do, and I always had great imagination. So when the character was a certain, like, let's say the giant wolf or a giant talking lion, it was just in me. And you make edits and you change, and the director says, put more of this, but I was always ready to play. Okay. And you immerse yourself fully, like a child does. Children
can pretend to be something. Yeah. Like if a children's wearing a Spider-Man costume, that kid is Spider-Man.
No inhibition.
Spoils of the hunt.
I understand. I know exactly what the difficulties are, though.
Yeah.
So people just need to develop a character. They need to understand where they're going with that character. They need to warm up. They need to do all those stuff. I can see you want to interrupt me. Go.
No, I absolutely do want to interrupt you, but that's okay because what you were saying was a bit boring. But that's all right.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm curious about, though, is within that is like everybody has those standard archetypes. So if you're a new voiceover actor and you want to do a voiceover reel, get your reel together, start auditioning for things, start sending it to agents.
Yeah.
What would you say would be because everyone's doing the cowboy, everyone's doing the English, the British, everyone's doing these certain archetypes. What would you say would be a way to change those archetypes a bit to make yourself step out of that
great
standard
question.
group?
First of all, you have to go with what you're comfortable with,
okay,
so that you can do that thing flawlessly all the time.
Yeah.
So whatever that archetype is, look at what everyone's doing and go somewhere else with it.
Yeah.
No one kind of got to think of it. What is bookable? But you don't know what the industry is doing if you're not in it.
Yeah.
So you can go, I want to play a cowboy and a pirate. People just don't want to hear pirates anymore.
Yeah, they blow.
Yeah.
They don't shiver our timbers anymore. I get it.
My timber hasn't been shivered in, oh boy. Thank you.
He just had his 51st birthday, so happy birthday. One of the things I'm curious about is...
I don't know if I answered your question, though, but...
You did. You get just don't go for the regular thing. Go switch it up a bit. That answered the question really well.
Take choices. Take
bold choices?
Take bold choices.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of people out there that are from other countries that are trying to learn to want to do English voiceover, what would you say to anybody who is from a different culture that wants to come and learn how to do voiceover acting in, say, English, like learning the American Standard Language? What would you say the thing to learn, to how to copy and learn to do sort of North American style accents?
I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
You can make a career having an accent.
Okay.
But the larger career, of course, is just the standard English, standard American accent.
Okay.
You don't want to sound Canadian. You don't want to sound too regional in your American. But that's the struggle for someone who's ESL.
So, my curious is, like, could you explain what the American Standard accent is?
For a Canadian?
For anybody.
It's not to sound Canadian.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So when you're going to take an audition out for a rip, you don't want to sound too Canadian or regional Canadian.
Oh, for sure, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
If you want to
bud.
get that biscuit in the
Totally,
basket, you got to
totally,
go
bud.
out there and just have the American.
But you don't want to sound like you're a cowboy on the East 40, North 40. You don't want to sound too Californian. You don't want to sound too East Coast, so New York, Boston. And then going inland, you've got Chicago. So you want to stay away from that stuff, and you just want to make sure that you have
What do they call the transatlantic? Is that the name of, like, there's a name for that specific accent?
Yeah, you're going to find that in Maine. You're going to find that, yes, there's a whole bunch.
Okay.
But you want to stay away from anything that sounds too, what's the word? Too
Local?
imposed? Too
Impulsive?
no, like you're putting on a voice. What's the
Oh,
word I'm
like
looking
too,
for?
like doing a characterization instead of a character.
Sure,
kind
yeah,
of
too
thing.
character.
Too character. Okay.
Just keep it as bland as you can. Just make sure it doesn't sound Canadian. If you're Canadian, don't make sure it doesn't sound Canadian. And if you've got an accent of some sort that's coming out in certain words, make sure you round those off and make those as American as you can. I mean, it's a great question, but it can get quite detailed.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm just
I'm not smart
asking
enough
for
to
basics.
answer that.
I'm just asking for the basics of some things, just because you've had a fascinating career and you're a cool guy that I can ask dumb questions to. What is Skibbity Toilet?
Whoa, that is a super cool question. I am too dumb to know it.
It's not. It's a terrible don't. I'm too old for that stuff. Like, I'm still trying to do the ice bucket challenge when it comes to my internet understanding, right? So,
Fair enough.
okay. One of the other questions I have is.
Can I just hold for a second?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
She's fantastic.
I mean, I know she's okay. She's great.
Let's take a moment to thank Eugene and Tatiana, both friends of the show, doing an amazing job on sound and filming. Thank you both for doing this. I could not be here without you two.
They carried you here?
They did, and
Oh, wow,
their
okay.
backs are so strong.
Yeah.
Their backs are so strong. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
The size of this camera.
Yeah, that is a huge camera for two huge dudes.
Yeah.
In
.com/OnlyFans.
Jason Simpson, subscribe to his OnlyFans. He only has one fan.
One huge camera for two huge dudes. .com/OnlyFans.
This is my kind of place.
There are ways for people to get into it. Like, say you want to break into the industry. What are things and steps you can take to at least start that process?
I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, you can go online and start promoting yourself on these pay-to-play websites where you can bid on projects.
Are you talking like Fiverr?
CC Casting Club, whatever that one's called. Voices.com. I don't want to disparage anything.
No.
It's not for me because I think the actor is very undervalued. Even new actors who are just trying to make it, they can be taken advantage of, and that's just my feeling. I know lots of seasoned actors who do it because they know what it takes to get the right kind of money they want, and they're not going to get taken advantage
They're
of.
better at negotiating.
Yeah.
They can spot scams. And
The problem is it's new actors who just are looking for work,
Yeah.
and they just get paid zero or nothing, and they don't learn from that.
No, you
So-
and the exposure is not. Exposure doesn't pay the bills, as they say in the
So
arts.
there's that. Take some classes.
Okay.
Keep learning as much as you can, because that'll lead you to the opportunity to put a demo together. Once you build a demo, you get that vetted. You can take that to agents. An agent loves it, let's say. They bring you on. Next thing you know, you're getting all these auditions because your agent is now on your side.
Say someone wanted to build a studio in their home and the basics for soundproofing and
Like, do you want to know what I have in my studio, or do you want, or just a beginner?
even just a beginner?
Sure.
Like
yeah, I mean, you can use a closet.
okay.
You open up a closet, move the clothes. If you can put a blanket against the back wall, it's great so you don't get that audio reflection. Set a little TV tray up so you've got your computer and your mic. That way it deadens the sound a bit.
Okay.
And that's a good beginning. Some people go under the sheets in their bed just to deaden that area. But once you're moving past that, you can spend very little money on building a booth with some piping and some sheets. You can get some moving
blankets.
Moving blankets.
I have a friend that they did moving blankets and egg cartons for sound design. Those are both very cheap solutions for soundproofing.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. You've also got to have gear that's quality. You don't have to get the most expensive stuff, but you want to pay the money that you have to for something that doesn't sound terrible. Now that's again another big thing for people. I don't know what I need to get.
Yeah.
So you got to do your research.
Okay.
But we have the internet.
The
It tells
internet
us
is amazing.
everything.
Yes.
Too much.
Yes.
But it will tell you what the best USB camera is, what the best XLR camera is, if you need a preamp, you need phantom power, that kind of stuff. I can spend $6,000 on on a microphone, or I can spend $50,000.
And they're the same thing.
No. No, they are not. But if you get the right, cheaper one, that's going to do you enough to move you ahead in your auditions to when you start finally making money. You invest that money into better gear, and that just propels you forward.
That's another interesting thing. As a voiceover actor, how do you get auditions?
My agent.
And how do you get an agent?
I don't want to say mine's a different story because I'm sure lots of people get an agent right out of the gates, but
say people like I'm not saying for you, but like you teach voiceover, you have a very expanded library of groups of friends of people that are in the industry. Right. How did a lot of new people get agents?
Well, I'll go back to what I just said. Start taking some classes.
Okay.
Learn about acting first.
Yeah.
It's not just about doing a voice.
No.
With the acting, you can learn about the technical. So what you do in the mic, so mic technique. And then your name starts getting out there, your voice starts getting out there, and you put together a demo, and you take that demo to agents and say, I would like to be represented. I want to do this professionally. How can you help me? How can we be partners in this?
That's awesome. Now, let's get the schematics. For a demo, if you want to create a demo, how long should it be, and what kind of voices should, in your opinion, be in that demo?
Sure. Demos have changed over the years, of course. Right now, I think you're looking probably at about a minute long.
A minute long? Okay.
Yeah, because they know what they want to. They know what they want to hear in the first 10 seconds.
Okay.
So front load the beginning with. It's quality over quantity, but if you can get like 6 spots into a minute long. 6
different voices into a minute. And is it smart if those voices are varied? Like you have like a very soft one, a very loud one.
It's dumb if they're not.
Okay. So every voice has to be varied, and you like use your best voices and the ones you can sustain the longest in that audition.
Yeah, you want something you can sustain, of course. You don't want to do it like I said before. Play to your strengths, because if they're going to hire you off your demo, they're going to hear something that they think you can do all the time and that you're good at.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you don't want to half-ass anything on a demo.
Okay. Awesome.
And if you don't have 6 things, then you get 5. Oh, yeah. If you don't have 5, do 4. Those are the 4 strongest things you can do.
Do the strongest things you can do. And in a demo, what would be the things you want to say in the demo? Like you're doing a demo and you want to say something as each character. What would be some like do you want action? What do you want in those within the demo?
Yeah, I don't recommend using other scripts of stuff that's already aired for your demo. Be creative.
Create your own writing, create your own characters, and then make a variable. And
you can use already used scripts as like a blueprint for how it's formatted.
Okay.
But get creative. That way you get into who the character is, and you're working on developing it from the ground up. So yes. Play with the range of genres, and that way you give them a little of something, and they know you've got that breadth.
Now, also, what are the different types of voiceover auditions that are not? Sorry, what are the different types of voiceover demos that you should have? Like I know, there's like one for commercial, one for cartoon, one for biographies. Like what are the types that generally most actors have?
Yeah, animation.
Okay.
So I work in animation, video game, commercial, narration. I do post-production voiceover. So I can have an animation demo, which is just my voice.
Okay.
I can have an animation reel, which is my voice in the cartoon, so they're watching it.
Okay.
And I would do the same for video game.
Yeah.
I could do the same for commercial. You could really do the same for everything, except for maybe audiobook. So you could do a narration.
Just in the middle of there's like a voiceover, and then just suddenly there's an entire chapter from a book. The
entire chapter, yeah.
The entire chapter. Just
Very Andy Kaufman.
yeah, exactly.
For this demo, I'm going to read the entirety of Wuthering Heights.
For anybody who's under the age of 35, just Google who Andy Kaufman is.
Yeah.
We're both old, so we think that our references are present. But we both have to Google what Skibbity Toilet is. So
I have teenagers. I found out.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started using it, and they're like, no, don't! And I ruined it for them.
That's your job as a father.
Yeah. Ruining things.
Yeah.
Ruining my kid's life.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to look at putting on your demo. Variety.
Okay.
But you have to be committed to it. It has to be something that represents you 100% in that moment.
Yeah, I am fascinated with just doing research for this conversation. Even I was fascinated with like the way a lot of voice actors use their the actor, I forgot his name, the actor who originally did for Donald Duck would and move his entire face sideways and puff out. Is there anything you've had to do really strange to sustain a character for long periods of time?
I had to stick my fingers in my mouth.
For which character was that?
It was for a talking dog.
So that wasn't for OnlyFans.
Cameo.
Oh, okay.
Get those cameo requests.
Are you on Cameo?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Okay.
And I will stick my fingers in my mouth for the right price.
All right. We'll put that link in the description box.
Yeah, I had to stick my fingers in my mouth because it was a big dog he was a basset hound or no, one of those
Bernard?
big hunting dogs.
Great Dane?
Yeah, the Fox and the Hound. What kind of dog was he?
He was a basset hound.
No, he was taller. He was one of those hunting dogs.
You don't know your own dog?
The basset hounds have short legs. This was a tall one, big droopy ears, but not a basset. Anyway,
A hound.
It was a hound dog.
Okay. Great Dane.
I'm a hound dog. No, oh man, you are the worst sometimes.
All the time.
But he had sort of, he kind of talked like this, and I was doing, like this, and the director's like, just stick your fingers in your mouth, and so they start talking like this, and you get that sweat coming down, and you're drooling a lot,
And that just gives you more of a drawl right off the bat with the scent of that.
And they can add anything. They can add food falling out. They can add drool. Yeah. And then I'd walk around with.
Again for your OnlyFans.
Yeah. I haven't washed this hand in years. I mean, it's just
I can
constantly taking videos and photos of it. What else? Oh, eating sometimes.
Eating?
Yeah. So one time I was doing a beer commercial, Kokanee beer, early on in my career, and it's me talking to these two people who were moving a fridge in the commercial, radio commercial, and the director goes, "Jason, would you mind eating some chips while you're talking?" And I was like, would I mind? I would mind not do that.
Yeah, I like chips.
Yeah. So it was just eating and talking, take after take after take. Because he's supposed to sound lazy and unmotivated. You guys want to move that over there into the other? Yeah. So I was like, yes, please.
That sounds amazing,
Yeah.
and now I want chips. As modern technologies start moving forward and things start getting more digital, are you worried that eventually your job will be replaced by artificial insemination?
Come on. I have heard my own voice
Yeah.
say things that I didn't say.
Have you?
Yeah.
Like in is it just Franken editing?
No. These are words that I did not say, but my voice had been used to, input into AI. I don't want to get all technical because it's really smart stuff and most people don't get it.
Yeah, totally.
I don't get it either. But it was just some dialogue. It was for a website that was promoting using people's voices to sell products. And it was me and a bunch of other actors. And none of us had given that the okay. None of us had used any of that dialogue. So they had used AI to copy our
And it must be
voices.
difficult because the legal recourse for trying to figure that out would be almost impossible right now.
It was gone. It was taken off fairly instantly, so I didn't do much about that
cool,
myself.
Cool. That's still
I'm too stupid to figure that out. But
it's still scary. That's
it was scary.
It's a scary thought, It
was more. I was sort of, part of me is like, oh wow, someone wants to use my voice, great. And then I went, yeah, terrible.
Yeah, because you want to use your voice.
Yes, I am not for it by any means.
Now you've been primarily a voiceover actor. Out of all the things you've done in your life, what are the favorite things that you've done within your career? Like, what are the
Voice acting.
voice acting? And then we can go into regular acting as well.
Regular acting, yeah.
Full body acting, as they call it.
I've done some full body acting. Yeah, I have to stand back a bit and they use a much wider lens, but we make it work.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. We are using a very wide angle for the both of us in the
Just to
shot
fit
right
us
now.
both in
Just
here.
a huge wide
Just
angle.
wait until you're on my lap and our shirts are off. I mean, freaking tight. Anyway.
It's funny because I act as Santa Claus, so now I get to experience what the children experience on your lap.
I did shave your name in my chest, but I don't want to reveal that.
Yeah, but you used 2 R's and 1 T. You misspelled it.
That's
It really hurts.
Isn't it Gerit?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
That is exactly the words that you said. Thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for spending time. I appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you.
Again, this is me signing off, Jason Simpson. Thanks for being here. And
So this will be on Netflix or Prime?
This will be on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to my agent.
Please talk to. Can I have an agent?
I will tell my agent who not to hire.
Again.
Tubi?
Or not?
What'd
to
you
be?
call me?
That is the question.
I totally ruined your ending. Go ahead. Let's take that ending again.
All right. Thank you for so much. Thank you so much, Jason Simpson, for being here and having an interview. Really appreciate having you here. Thank you so much for joining us today here on Uncle Saturday. You know the stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Uncle Saturday. I make videos of things I like, and I just hope you like them too.
And I like you.
Aw,
I don't just kiss every guy on the mouth.
he does.
I do.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, man. That was really fun.
Yeah, buddy. That's great.
Get
that thing out of my face.
I'm still attracted to 90s boobs. You know, like the big plastic ones with like the tan lines on them from the 90s. Like, I can't stand new modern boobs. I like those old boobs. I have terrible taste in skin.
I didn't know boobs were generational. I know, like, what? Oh boy, we're getting
We both have boobs from many generations.
Oh, I've 40 years of
40 years of D's.
generational boob. Just hairy.
A student, D-body. Yeah.
Fully hairy boob. How about you? You got a little bit or a lot
Of boobs?
little hair?
Oh yeah. No, do you know what the funny thing about
Little bit.
this is I actually like I lost a point. There's some point I had the floppy ones, and I've got them up, and now I've just got lines under there forever. Like, I've got those lines you get, like, oh god.
What you get is a line, like a string with 2 little alligator clips. You just put it and then they just sort of stick up, so your nipples are going up.
just ears to
and it
to
just
nips.
dries everything out.
This isn't the interview.
good though. This is good material.
This is good material. Yeah. Okay.
You got hair on your shoulders and back?
No, I have scars and tattoos.
Yeah. I remember the day I was in the shower and my back felt all prickly. My back and my shoulders. This is like 95. I'm like, what? Why is it? It felt prickly, like all over. And then the following weeks, I started seeing little hairs. And that was the moment my back and shoulders started germinating. And just then after that, it was game over. So now it's just,
My
silverback.
diet changed a lot, but I had the mystery itch, and you know when your back feels itchy all the fucking time for some reason.
Mr. Eich?
Yes.
Ron Eich?
Yes.
yeah, mystery
From
itch.
the Greenwich itches.
Yeah.
They get bitches.
Yeah. Ron Eich. Oh, Mr. Eich.
All right. Let's formally do this.
Riches get bitches.
Itches get bitches. And snitches get stitches.
Yep.
And knees get scritches. All right. Whew. All right. Ready?
She's cute.
I'm also
I know,
playing,
Steve.
like, it's been 5 minutes.
I know.
You're super cute.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to say that when you were a student, but I'm going to say it now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is it awkward?
No.
Yeah.
If it makes
You're super cute too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is he actually said I was cute when I was a student.
that's true. I did.
We had to go through the people and culture process, but we're here now and we made up for it. All right.